A transformation sequence is what I personally look forward to in Tokusatsu, and Sentai has that extra flair of having a team Henshin. While I will mostly be looking at the actual transformation, I'll skim over some poses too. These will be quick but so memorable, and remember to post your favorites in the comments below. Alright, let's Henshin. This one's just funny to me. The monster's attacking. Hold on, gotta transform by going into a pod. Very, very slowly. A transformation like this hasn't been done ever since, but at least it's unique, albeit a little strange. And of course, let's not forget Big One with his rose. Jaka's is pretty strange overall. I like how the masked man flies through an aura to transform. No, really, that's it. It just looks cool. Liveman feels nostalgic to me with wireframe renders turning into the Rangers. It has that classic Sentai feel that you wouldn't get with more advanced technology today. The pose after the transformation is also one of the more memorable ones to me. Yeah, Liveman is great. You probably wouldn't expect dancing to be part of a Henshin sequence, but Kyoryuger's does dancing in such a fun way. Spin the barrel and then dance to the samba music. Personally, I like the dance from Kyoryuger Brave more than the original. However, they're both great, and I would love more physical Henshin sequences like this. Let's get magical a bit for Magi Ranger. While I do like how Power Rangers Mystic Force has the Rangers fly through a seal, Magi Ranger calls for the Heavenly Saints and a magical transformation. Most movie and specials have the Rangers close to each other with the helmets forming, but there's something about Magi Rangers that just grabbed me more than it should. The transformation phrase also adds on to an already magical experience, and I can't wait for Magi Ranger 10 years after. Go Andrew, wait, what? Suit up for Go-Go 5's Burning Spirit, flames in the back, technological sounds as the suit forms, and a close-up of the helmets after transforming. What I think is a really awesome attention to detail is that you can see the Senshi holding onto what looks like a cape, or it could be looked at as a fire blanket. The symbol of fire is just an awesome thing overall. Speaking of fire... Time Fire has the best fire symbolism as it forms around him. His Henshin phrase is also one of the coolest, if only because he yells it out. The rest of the Time Rangers have some outdated CGI, but it's charming enough. I gotta say that I love police like Sentai because their phrases after transforming always sound pretty awesome. You're under arrest for violating time protection law. Man, that's amazing. Say what you want about Ninja, but at least we can agree that it has style. The colors pop and the sounds get stuck in your head. They're the ninjas that don't hide, and you can tell with how flashy their Henshin sequence is. But what's style without substance? The ninjas from Kaku Ranger just need a quick change with a flash to get the job done. Much like Mask Man, this transformation is just cool to watch. Sorry I don't have much else to say, but come on, they're ninjas, and Kaku Ranger's a great season anyway. Now for some honorable mentions. Gokaiger. Putting Gokaiger on here would feel like cheating, especially when the callbacks outweigh the actual Gokaiger transformation. Fun fact, the Gokaiger X Gavan movies say how much time it takes to transform. Go Busters. On-site Henshins instead of stock footage? And there's helmetless footage every time? Yes please. This was very close to being on the list. You can consider it number 11. Honestly, I didn't want to show a huge bias towards the current season. I learned my lesson during Q Ranger. Still, Lupin vs. Pad Ranger's Henshin sequence are stylish with substance. You can consider it a number 0, I guess. I'm Team Pat, by the way.
And that's why I believe LJN should have acquired the toy rights to Power Rangers. Thanks for watching, and... God damn it, I'm not on my channel again! Alright, let me see what he wants. Ooh, Henshin sequences! Thank God I just so happened to have recorded this earlier, and I'm not recording this all at once, no siree! Accessing recording... now. My honorable mention goes to Denji Sentai! Mega Ninja! Mega Ranger's Henshin sequence is one of the first times CG was used, and even if it's a bit outdated, it's still fun to watch. Heck, it was one of the first times Saban didn't recreate a sequence from scratch. And going into a mini Did You Know Toku, the seemingly random English scene in the corner is actually a mishmash of song tracks from the self-titled album Electronic. From the original sequence showing the Mega Ranger characters materializing onto our heroes, to the more familiar Mega Ranger Ready sequence, it will always be time to Install Mega Ninja!
3, 3, 5.
Have the chain stand by for Deca Ranger. When there's an emergency, you know who to call. I love this sequence, from the Henshin phrase to the actual transformation to the roll call, and it's all still good even 10 years after. The addition of an announcer explaining how all this works makes it seem that much more epic, and at last, we finally know how Doggy Kruger's snout fits in the helmet. But on the downside, we still don't know how Doggy Kruger's snout fits into the helmet. Deca Rangers is my favorite Henshin sequence. I'm Marcosatsu reminding you to please watch Legend Hero. And thank you all for 15,000 subs.